So guess what I did? I ran out of gas. I wasn't paying attention. And the Prius, the gas gauge is always busted. But I definitely ran out of gas. And I just wanted to share this message with people because the way that the cashier, how he felt about it. So I ran out of gas. I started laughing at myself, like, ha ha ha, you ran out of gas. And then I was like, what do I do? I called David just to let him know. And then he was like, well, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to raise my arm and see if anybody stops. And this couple stopped immediately. They got me to the gas station. We got the gas. And as I was checking out, and then also, oh my God, like, so I got to the mobile store and they're like, well, there was no more gas tanks. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, well, I really need something. What am I going to put gas in? And I'm just like positive and upbeat the whole time because what else? Why be angry? Why be upset? Why be frustrated? I was like, I'm not going to be frustrated. And they're all out of gas tanks. So I asked the cashier, I'm like, how do I get a gas tank? And then another guy who worked there overheard me and he said, oh, we have some upstairs. I said, hallelujah. So he goes and gets a gas tank. And then as the cashier was checking me out, he's like, I hope you have a better day. I was like, my day is amazing. I ran out of gas. Some random strangers picked me up. You had a gas tank when it looked like you were out. My day is fantastic. Now I'm going to get some gas, go back in my car. Life is great. And it's like, life is not always going to be peaches and cream. You're going to have struggles. You're going to have issues. You're going to have things that happen. But you get to decide how you feel about it. You get to decide how you react to it. You get to decide your attitude about it, your mindset about it. That's what you can control. You cannot control circumstances of life because things are going to happen. There's other people in the world. All kinds of things are going to happen in your life. But you can choose how you feel about it. I didn't choose to feel fearful. I didn't choose to be stressed out and beat myself up for not paying attention to my gas gauge. And I could have beat myself up. I could have made myself feel bad. I could have chastised myself. I could have been frustrated at the gas station. Could you imagine? I wonder, honestly, if I had been irritated at that cash register guy for not having a gas tank, and what if I was yelling and screaming and angry about oh my God, I need a gas tank. What am I going to do? You're supposed to have gas tanks for sale. What would be the point of all of that? Instead, I was positive. I was upbeat. I was going to figure this out. And you don't even have to be positive or upbeat. That's just my jam. But just accept the moment and take the next right step. So, I'm out of gas. What are my options? I can call someone. I can raise my hand. Hopefully someone stops. Hopefully they're not a serial killer. The two ladies who picked me up own a bar in town and they gave me a coupon for a free drink. They might be someone later on in my life that helps me with my business. And oh my gosh, so lucky that I ran out of gas and met them on the side of the road. Who knows how they may impact my life? And I would rather be grateful in the moment that I met two amazing women who stopped to pick me up when I was in a desperate situation. And it wasn't even that desperate. I mean, I could have walked. It was 3 miles maybe. It wasn't awful. You just got to take the next step. And getting out of your mentals, your mind game about how you should have paid attention and oh my God, and now you're stuck on the side of the road and you're so irresponsible and look what you've done and now you got to deal with this mess and now you're going to be late and blah, 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 blah. All that came from my dad. I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't want those mentals in my head. So now I live with, I ran out of gas. What is my next step? Get help. How can I get help? Make a phone call, raise my hand, ask for help. Help shows up. Go to the gas station. They don't have a gas tank. Ask some more questions. Get a gas tank, and you go on your way. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. Life is always going to have issues. There's always going to be something. Your circumstances will always be good and bad. There will never be a perfect time where nothing ever goes bad. Something will go bad. Something will happen. You're going to drop a plate. You're going to break your glass. You're going to trip over and bust your knee up. There will always be something. But how are you going to choose to act? How are you going to act during that time? Are you going to beat yourself up? Are you going to be frustrated? Are you going to be worried? Are you going to be terrified? Or are you going to go, okay, what's the next step? What do I need to do now? just handle the moment as it comes instead of living in your mentals that are just beating you up, beating you up, beating you up. I don't want to live that way anymore. My dad's voice has been living in my head so much, and I'm just not for that anymore. I'm not for being angry. I'm not for being frustrated. I'm not for beating myself up. I'm not trying to criticize myself anymore. There's no point, because all it does is make life more frustrating. I could have been frustrated on top of frustrated on top of frustrated, frustrated that I ran out of gas, frustrated that I didn't fill it up, frustrated that I was on the side of the road in Arizona, frustrated that I don't have AAA. All those things I could have been frustrated for. And I just said, oh, okay, what's the next right thing? What do I need to do? What's the next right thing? And I just move in that way. It's amazing. It's incredible. I love you all so much. See you later. I got to go to Arizona and get to my babies. We got a wedding this week on 2/22/22. Congratulations, Ted and Channing. I can't wait to see you. And I understand why I'm not invited to the wedding. I got the kids' table I got to take care of. Just kidding. I love it. I love being with the kids. I'm so happy that I wasn't invited so I didn't have to excuse myself to go take care of the kids. I love the kids. Love you all. Excited to be with my family. Better go. Bye.